So this is a market update time. We're going to have a look at all the indexes. I'm going to share the Dow with you, share the S&P, Russell, Nasdaq. I'm going to have a look at all the markets. I'm going to share with you what's happening right now and what I see moving forward. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, firstly I wanted to say that I just wanted to say thank you guys for being part of this journey in my life. I'm having the best year ever, and I'm going to continue having the best year ever, and I just want to continue sharing this with you. And I just wanted to say thank you for being part of this journey, and I love sharing this stuff with you, and I love helping you guys out as much as I can. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much. If you can keep sharing this word out and keep sharing the information that I teach, that can really help a lot of people. That'll be much appreciated as well too, because a lot of people need to know this information. So firstly, guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support that you've been giving me, and I'm going to continue to support you guys as much as I can. Let's get straight into the market update. So Dow Jones actually had a 0.7%, another move to the high side. It looks like this thing's just going to keep going to the moon, right? And it does. Looks like it's just going to keep going up and keep going up and keep going up. This little move here, to me, this is the short-term view. We actually see a nice move up, and if I bring up the 3-month view, you can see we had this nice move up here. Now, if I go back to the Dow Jones, if we had a nice move up, this here was this was around about the high of last year, and now we're making a high here. So this is really, really interesting, because a lot of people, Bo Polly actually said there was a high in July last year. Maybe the high is July this year, and then everything starts to happen. Maybe he was 1 year late or 1 year early. Because if you listen to people like that, it's like Bo Polly was saying the same thing about gold. So maybe he was 1 year early. I'm actually thinking that. I actually think that he may be right about the July being the top, meaning we run to a new high. And I do think that July, round about now, could be a top. I don't know. I'm not calling a top. I'm not saying that. I'm still waiting I'm still waiting to see what actually happens with this market. But I'm looking for some key indicators, and you know what I'm looking for with those key indicators. So this market, Dow Jones had a nice little move to the high side, blasting past this. Yes, this is last year's high, and continue to move up. On the S&P, same thing, but 0.5% move to the high side. Not really much going on. Then we're not getting a lot of volume as well too, but nice move to the high side. The Russell's hovering around. This is an area of major resistance on the Russell. Russell actually closed higher it closed high on the day, but closed lower on today's bar. And also the Nasdaq is basically at this long-term area of resistance. This is a weekly resistance line. So very, very, very interesting times that are happening there. Now, let me bring up and let me share with you. Let me go over. Let's bring up this line chart here, and I want to share with you. This gives you a really good view. This gives you a much bigger view of what's going on. So first, we can see we had this major low point through here on the Nasdaq, and it's rallied up through here. So we can see this right now. We can see especially the Dow Jones and the Russell. Let's actually do this here. So the Dow Jones and the S&P have completely broken up. You're seeing this move up, nice move up on the Dow Jones. That broke to all-time new highs last night, I think it was, last couple of days, and especially the S&P, we've broken up. Now it's like we're all broken up. Is this a false breakout? Well, we don't know that, right? But if indeed, guys, we do open and close, and we start to come straight back down below this 18,000 level, guys, this is the top. This is the top of the market, and then this is going to be a topping pattern before we start to see some movement down. That's just what I believe, and that's just what I'm seeing the charts are telling me. If I'm looking at what the charts are tell me, that I'd call that a false breakout, and I'd call it a false breakout. And then if we reverse, if we do that and we have What do we have here? One major top, two major top, three major top, triple top, and a false breakout. That the triple top, and on the third topping pattern, we have a false breakout. And then if it is a false breakout and the market drops below 18,000, that is weak, guys. There's nothing bullish about that. Now, right now we have a bullish phase. The markets continue breaking higher. Do we hold here? I don't know. If it does hold and we do start to get this sort of action, if it does hold here, let me actually just get my pen here for a minute and just go black here. If it does hold here, maybe run up a little bit more and then come back down and then come back down to this here, and we actually get what I actually call like a little bit of white space through here, then that is just like, okay, this, you know what, this market looks like it has a good chance of actually holding at this level here and breaking up, or this level here and breaking back up and continue going up. That's what I'm looking for. What is going to happen here in the next couple of weeks to a month? I don't believe that this market's going to rally. I believe this is a false breakout, just based on what I'm seeing in the markets and everything. Putting it all together, basically. Looking at the S&P, the same thing, guys. Right? If we actually run up. Let's just go black here. Run up, and then we come back down. And then we come back down, but we actually have this white space here. This is the key I'm looking for. And if we do have that, then I see the market rallying up through there. Market moving up. Now, let's actually go back and do that again. Now, if we are here and we rally up and we just come and we rally up, we rally up here and we come straight back down through there like that, like really quickly without creating much white space, and we break below the 18,000 level, especially this just above the 18,000 level, resistance and down. Same thing here. If it doesn't rally and we just simply come straight back down like that, then we're likely to get this sort of action coming down through there. And this here would be, this is the one top, two top, three top. We have a triple top. 1, 2, 3. Is that should be a T? T? I? T. Let's just do this. Let's just make it a T like that, and we'll do like that. There you go. There's a T, right? Oh man. So the third top here, guys, a false breakout, and it breaks back down. If that's the case, then that to me is the third top in this major overall big pattern, and that's what I'm seeing through there. Looking on the overall the Nasdaq. What do we see here on the Nasdaq? We obviously see this overall major trend line coming down. We have one top, two top. This third top is actually breaking up above there. If we start breaking down like that, then we're likely to create another low, breaking down towards these lows through here. So you can see those, and you can see, guys, once again, 1, 2, 3. It's actually a triple top formation and then break. Same with the, but it's actually different with the Russell. What's actually happening with the Russell? We had this one top, two top, double top, and then we broke down. We've got this one top, two top. What's going to happen here? This one here has the big question mark that I'm just not sure what's going on here with that one there. So, guys, overall, looking at that and looking at all these 4 indexes and 4 indices, I'm really looking at these, and I see that. I see that this thing here is guys. To me, it seems like a false breakout, but that's not proven yet, so that's just me guessing. We're gonna wait and see what happens. If we do get that white space, that these support levels are likely to hold and break up. If we don't get that white space, we're likely to break back down, and that's gonna be a false breakout, and then down we go. This market moving higher right now, and this market moving higher right now, I don't buy that at all. And let me actually just show you an example of that. Let me see if I can go to this one here. Is it this one here? Yes, this one here. Let me show you here. This happened basically in the gold market. What happened here? We basically had 3. Let's actually do this. So you can see we had this low point through here, and it was basically made. You can see we had. Let's do this here. It actually had more than 3 though. More than 3. So if you wanted to try to sort of move it around a little bit with the whole maybe move it around, as in like you might have 3 or 4 tops on the Nasdaq and the S&P. But look at this here. This was a bottoming formation. We had 1, 2. This here's whole what 2, 3. Look at this here. False breakout and then a rally. we had a false breakout and then a rally. So this is really, really, really similar, flipped upside down to what's happening in the markets right now. We're actually hitting once, twice, 3 times, false breakout. If we get if this is a false breakout, then we're going to start heading back down. What's that going to do? It's going to start getting back below this resistance levels. As you can see here, it went down and then went straight back up, and then we continued up. If that's the case, then that's a topping pattern. We'll likely head down. This is the inverse of basically what we're seeing right now. Very, 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 very similar. We've got a couple of tops on the Nasdaq, or a couple of tops on the Dow and the S&P, and then we're likely to see some. And then if this is a false breakout, then we're likely to see that. This is a very, very similar pattern on the gold before the gold started taking off. 1, 2, 3, and this was a false breakout before the rally. This here was the key to say now we're ready to start to. This was that final breakdown to get everyone short, and then it totally reversed and the trend started. If the market where we are right now, if this is a false breakout and it breaks down, now we're getting ready to start to stair step. It may go straight down, or what may also happen, we don't know, or it may just do this, come down, 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 like down like that, or it could just do that. We don't know, but this here was the turning point for more upside. This here for me is that turning point for more downside to come. It's that final release. So it's like bam, that's that final release, and then suddenly we calm down. Like a men's, you fill in the blank there. Anyway, guys, remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.